No, this isn't going to be an I'm Megan episode. Strong language, pure frustration. I'm putting this in the Meg Rages category. Why Ghosts and Goblins is considered a classic is beyond me. It's known for being one of the most difficult games on the NES. Having been released in 1986, it screams early NES, but not in a good way. I noticed that the screen does some kind of strobe effect when you move, the sprites do a lot of flickering, I ran into a lot of glitches, and the control sucks absolute ass. Where do I begin? The game opens with a knight, Sir Arthur, and Princess Prin in a cemetery, clearly about to have sex, when all of a sudden Satan swoops down and takes the princess away. Arthur suits up and it's off through 6 different stages. Interestingly, the last guy in this game is Astaroth. In terms of weapons, Arthur starts with a javelin that seems useful until you start to realize it's pretty slow. Every once in a while you'll be able to pick up other weapons from enemy drops, from certain points in stages, or they can be revealed by jumping in secret spots. I think we can all agree that the best weapon in this game is the knife. It's fast and kicks serious ass compared to the javelin. The torch has a bit of a reputation by other gamers, but to me it's actually not too bad. The axe has a good range that can wipe out strings of smaller enemies, not to mention it plows through dragons. Whatever weapon you choose, going through just 6 stages doesn't sound too bad. Right? Yes, it is. It really fucking is. Aside from the bosses, let's run down the list of enemies for a second. Zombies that play from Little Shop of Horrors, flying knights, squealing burritos that fly around and shoot green onions, imps, bats, skeletons that hop back and forth, birds, this thing that shoots bowling balls, these creatures that fly out of windows, red devils, ogres, everything's trying to kill you. Either they're strong, or Arthur's armor is fragile as hell. It breaks in 1 hit, leaving him in his underwear. 1 more hit, and you're a pile of bones. There are some hidden spots that'll give you your armor back if you've already taken a hit, but it's only a matter of time before you lose it again. Why's that? First off, a select few enemies, mainly the zombies, imps, and especially the ghosts. Most of the time, they appear wherever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. This doesn't happen with bigger enemies, nor do they respawn, but even they'll drive you crazy. Take these ogres for example. They move back and forth without any sort of predictable pattern. It takes 10 hits to kill them, and they're everywhere in level 2. Compared to the Axe Knights in Castlevania 1, which only took 9 hits with the whip, that's a record. And that's how many hits it takes to defeat a unicorn in this game. God, these guys are a fucking mini-boss. Don't get me started on these birds that always sneak up on you in this level. Seriously, why do the ogres take 10 hits? And why won't these birds leave me the fuck alone? Okay, where am I? Fuck! Where the hell did that ogre come from? What the fuck? I just got hit by nothing! Did you see that? Son of a bitch! But wait, there's more. The Red Devils, which are a shit ton faster and a shit ton more aggressive. It doesn't look that hard, but you need to have mad reflexes in order to get past these bastards unscathed. Like, do yourself a favor and use that glitch the nerd was talking about in his review. Especially in level 3 where Red Devils are all over the place. Unfortunately, you can't always fucking do that. You have to fight them. Oh shit, where did he come from? Yes, gotcha, motherfucker! Speaking of Castlevania, Arthur has the same stiff jump as the Belmonts, but worse. The controls in this game are awful. When you make a jump, Arthur can't change direction in midair. I don't know how else to describe the controls other than they're heavily unresponsive. I constantly found myself fucking around with the directional pad just to try and get Arthur going while managing the enemies in his path. Control is the hardest thing to explain when reviewing a game. Compounding on top of that is the incredibly annoying level design. I often press the jump button on the controller to hop across platforms, only for Arthur to undershoot them or fall straight down. I really hate the beginning of level 4, where you constantly have to hop on platforms that move left and right. It's so goddamn boring. It doesn't help that you have a time limit, which usually resets once you reach a checkpoint, but still. While not every level has bottomless pits, it really doesn't help you often have to make leaps of faith in levels that do. Knockback, though? I'm not surprised. Imagine if Simon Belmont and Sir Arthur swapped games. I don't think Simon would have too much of an issue here because he controls better despite his stiff jump, but Arthur would get annihilated in Castlevania. The only real point of a game over in Ghosts and Goblins is to reset your score. You see, you have unlimited continues, and you always restart at a checkpoint even after you've died 3 times. Without continues, Ghosts and Goblins would be unfucking playable. Surprisingly, level 4 isn't as bad as the previous stages, but then you have the last 2 levels which don't have any checkpoints.
Look at all this shit! You've constantly respawning imps and ghosts on your way up the tower, and once you reach these ogres, thought the ghosts were done? Think again! If you have the axe equipped, don't even try. The ogres take forever to kill with it.
How about level 6? I don't mind the rematches with the Unicorn and Dragon, and the 2 Satans, half as much as I mind the enemy combinations you face during the climb. Skeletons, an ogre guarding a floor where you can easily alert the Red Devil at the end, a Red Devil you're forced to fight because of its placement, another ogre, and it never ends with these fucking ghosts! Yay, there's a knife again.
Okay, so you need to beat level 6 with the shield weapon in order to reach Astaroth. Otherwise, your ass is going back to level 5! Yes, I said shield weapon. It has a short range, but it blocks projectiles. Wouldn't it make more sense if the shield was actually a power-up that, I don't know, maybe gave you an extra hit or something? Why does Arthur's armor break when he gets hit just once?
That wasn't fucking fair. How was I supposed to see that?
Ugh, I get the armor, climb up to fight the ogre, and then a ghost knocks me off the ladder. You see what I'm talking about? Ugh! You know, the knife can get me past the ogres just fine as long as I shoot them from a good distance. If only the fucking ghost didn't respawn so much! I died so many times in these stages, sometimes at the very last possible moment. It drove me so insane that at one point, I literally came this close to snapping my controller in half. Even if you get the shield in level 5, guess what? The unicorn's immune to it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a damn good thing a javelin appears on the floor below. Yes, you get the shield back when you refight the dragon, but what the fuck's the point of getting the shield in level 5 when you can't use it at the start of level 6? If that wasn't sadistic enough, the game has the nerve to make a torch and an axe appear during the climb. Pick up the torch, you're fucked. Pick up the axe, you're a double fucked brownie with a heaping scoop of chlamydia, crab sprinkles that survive shampoo, complete with whipped cream and a popped cherry. Yeah, I know that's vulgar, and I don't apologize. Why should I? Point is, you're fucked. Why? Because the Satans are immune to the axe! So you have no choice but to die, do the whole stage all over again, and get the shield. What about Ninja Gaiden, Meg? You go back to 6-1 if you die in any of the final bosses. Which is bullshit, yeah, but the difference is, Ninja Gaiden's actually fun. It makes seeing those ending cutscenes worth it. Believe it or not, sometimes I can beat Ninja Gaiden without getting a game over. Why am I still playing this?
All that for Astaroth, who's piss easy.
Okay. Let's do this.
climb your ass down, Arthur. I can still get hit from the top of the ladder.
Shit. Ah, fuck off! There's no way I was gonna make the time limit. Thank God. Fuck you! Stop. Stop! Stop! I wasn't gonna make the time limit anyway. And I don't want your damn axe!
Oh, I give vault.
Okay, that's weird. The ogre didn't show up. Out of sight, out of mind.